Wait, when did it stop? Oh god, oh god. Oh god, when did it stop? Let me check. Every fucking time. Let me see. Oh no. Oh no, when did it stop? When the fuck did it stop? Oh no, it really stopped like that. Oh no. I need to check the thing. Wait, let me see. Let me see when it stops. God damn it. Okay. I don't know what happened. Also, I hate that it's doing that thing that it divides my streams. Why is it dividing my streams? I need to. I thought I fixed it. I need to fix it again. Oh well, I'm gonna repeat this. Yes. Let me repeat it. God damn it. And these two are Polygas and Scott Howell. They're currently looking for entertainment. And a way back home, but entertainment first, obviously. It's getting incredibly boring here. No offense, thank you, Magic Mr. Pal. None taken. Where is your home? In a portal or something. Yeah, we came through a portal, which is its itself pretty rad. But we had a medieval tavern experience though. It was good while it lasted, but it's time to move on. Move on to my spa? Something like that. Which makes me think. Oh yeah, do you think you could help them find a way back home? Of course. You can do that? But first, you have to visit my spa. Nothing easier than that. I'm in need of a facial anyways. The hair is so dry. My book water is especially moisturizing. Wait, does that mean we get to skinny dipping in some hot springs? Yes, absolutely. My hot springs are the best. Cool, so pit stop in your spa and then a road trip back home. Okay, we're back in road. I'll need to see why the fuck it's dividing my streams when it interrupts. I don't know why. You joining us for a ride with Bug Creature? Please say yes. We'll see. I'll first show you the portal and my spa. Oh, alright, because she's a witch. She can do that. If you bring them to the portal, you can take a ride with them through it. Might help you with your loneliness. You think so? Yes. No one's lonely on a ride with the prank masters. Wait, does that mean that in the monster, in the new game they did, the road trip one? Does that mean that she's in the game? Does that mean the buy is in road trip? I don't know. It would be cool. I'll think about it. Which portal do you want to take? The one through Avalon, full of dreams and forests? Or the one through the Twilight Chasm, and place full of dread and weird fishes? Ooh, the Twilight Chasm sounds spooky. I love spooky. I love dreams, they're so weird. Like that one dream I had where I was my own dad. Where should I leave them, innkeeper? You know what? Go to Avalon and have an absolute trip with the Fae. The portal to Avalon is just around the corner. Through the last forest of the Ashen Grove. The way we came? Not gonna lie, that's lame. But it's a quick way home.
And from our dreams, Polly. Imagine how many pranks we could pull on sleeping people.
That's the... True. Amazing, then it's settled. Wait. Can't wait to show you my mud mask. I can't wait to show you the word, sweet bug creature. My name is Baya.
Now let's hit the road, boya!
Enjoy your trip and safe travels. Goodbye, Passion Seller. I'm technically I am, but see
ya.
Goodbye, innkeeper. Oh, Baya, you're so cute. Have fun, Baya. I'm glad Baya could find a little comfort in those peculiar visitor list. I'm excited to hear the stories she'll tell when she'll get back. Already? That was fast. I guess it was called interlude. Come hell or high water. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, hi, Grace. Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening, Grace. Can I ask for you for a drink? And time. What can I do for you? What can I do you for? I'm pretty spent. Do you have anything that will keep my mind awake for a little longer? I should have something that can do just that. One moment. Intelligence it is. Big sunrise. Yeah. Hopla. One of these. Another one of these. And two of these. Big sunrise coming. A drink for the mind and soul. Enjoy. Thank you. This is just what I needed. Why are you still so tired? I thought you were done with your thesis. I am, which also means I need to figure out what to do next. The possibilities are endless, but not boundless. So considerations are complicated endeavor. Have you considered a break? I have. Say, innkeeper, if you had forever, what would you do with it? I've never thought about that before. I like being an innkeeper, so I could just keep doing this forever. It's relaxing and safe, and I get to meet the most wonderful people and wizard all day. Forever is a reading time. Is there anything else you would like to do? You're still so adorable! I always wanted to learn how to play the harp. Oh, why haven't you? No time, no muse, no talent. Or maybe I'm just waiting for the right moment. When will that moment come? I'm not sure. I just don't feel like the harp belongs to me right now. Let me know when it does. I love a concert. Aw, will do. What would you do with immortality? I will learn everything there is to learn. Every language, instrument, skill, and facet of mortal existence. I would travel the plains with my brother and learn even more. An infinite amount of teabodies. I'd come to those. When we were little, X would always make all the stuffed animal dance around our little tea table. We didn't have money for music boxes, so he just made up songs for them to dance to. He sang them to me. Oh god. Yeah. If I had the time, I would love it to write down all the songs and invent dances for them. You should make time for that. It's your time after all. Yeah. And besides, while you don't have forever, you do have quite a lot. An elven life spawn is nothing to scoff at, even if you only get half. Not if you got the human side of the life spawn. You can get that? Oh, that's last time? It is. But I'll make the most of it. That's why you look older than your brother. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. How old are you? Wait a second. You're 42! Oh, that explains. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, that explains why you look older than your brother. Oh, I feel so bad for you. What will you do next then? I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about going to Ashvidal. The capital of the Magocracy. I heard the library. There are 60 stories tall and rivers flow through the sky in an exuberant display of mana. Sounds like a party for someone like you. Yes, but Alex really wants to stay here. He likes Fizoa, Zenith, and the Ashengrove. I think he likes how quiet it is, if you would believe it. I don't think he'd like the bustle of it all. He could just go without him. There is a Magocracian embassy in Southwood. The teleportation is expensive but reliable. I don't think he wants to go back to Southwood either. And I won't make him. He could teleport himself then. He really shouldn't. It's quite a long distance and he's always been awful at teleportation. He could take a ship. I appreciate the effort, but I don't think a ship would help make the distance acceptable to him. He's always going to follow me, no matter where I go. I think he doesn't want to miss out any adventurous celebrations or funerals. You can just tell him you want to go alone. And then he'd be alone too. Just talk to him, Grace. I don't want to spend our time together fighting. I just don't want him to spend it mourning me either. You should tell him that. He'll have enough time to mourn you when you're gone. Unlike life that never ends. I suppose you're right. I'd like to leave something he can remember me by. Maybe I'll buy my own wizard tower. Please do. I love those. He's a half-elf, but she inherited the human life spawn while X inherited the elven one. Grace is always reminded of her mortality and it scares her. She doesn't want to take breaks because she feels that it would waste her precious time. She also doesn't like how X tries to shelter her. Oh. Did you hear about the one on Moria near Dalwell? The one with the famous Magocracian fugitive? The very same. It seems that its wizard has disappeared without a grace, leaving its tower vacant.
Ooh, near Moria?
I've always wanted to stop by for tea, but I don't want to be rude and intrusive, so I haven't. I wonder what he left behind. I'm sure it's a collection of fascination and possibilities.
Rumors unlocked!
Ooh! It's the same one with of the undead nails.
Oh, okay.
Oh, strange.
Oh wait, these two are the same.
Wizard from the legacy has abandoned his tower. What? Why were they separated? What the fuck?
Oh. Couldn't you just teleport in to check?
You can't exactly teleport in and out of well-protected places all willy-nilly. You might end up trapped or on a whole other plane. You might. Maybe that's what happened to the wizard? Maybe. No one seems to know what happened to him. Or who he even was. And no one seems interested in finding out either. Isn't that sad?
A little.
I don't want to disappear like that. You won't. I'll tell you the story for as long as I'm around. How long is that?
For as long as this world will bear me.
Yeah, how What species are you? What are you? How old are you? Once again, innkeeper? You are very easy to bear. Thank you, Grace. Would you like to stay a little while? Please. I find your intro inspiring. I'll be here if you need a rubber duck. I'm counting on it. You're already back? A lullaby. You're already back, guys? I didn't expect that. What the fuck? Oh, have a little braid. Did he braid your hair? Did he braid your hair? I'm gonna actually make a lullaby. Hey, innkeeper. Yeah, you too. A drink, please. Or two, actually. Sure thing. Actually, what? Hi, Cody. What name are we on right now? Well, or is still fine. Come on, that's a whole week ago. A week back? Oh no! You removed my flowers. Okay, wait. Let me do it again. Let me do it again because it removes stuff. Because it's crap. Wait a second. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm dead inside. Lovely. And let me put back my flowers. I'm dead inside. Where the fuck are the flowers? Ah. Habla. Oh god, why are they so... Oh no. Okay. Better. Voila. Come on, that's a whole week ago. Wait! I thought days would pass. Not weeks. Wait, does that mean that every new chapter is a whole week? What? What? Huh? Did I'm confused. But I see you guys all well and happy, so I guess it worked. Good? Yes. I was busy. Want to come up with a new one now then? Can I come up with one? Sure. How about Kuma? I feel like you look like a Kuma. It fits? He's just as stealthy as a spider. And just as cute. Aww. You absolutely braided their hair. You are absolutely the one who braided their hair. You are blushing. I'll take your word for it. No drinks. Can we get them now? Of course. What would you like? Something sweet. Bubbly, maybe. Ooh. If you can find something like that. You look panicked. You know. Sure. I'll see if I can find the words you're looking for. Spoken hard it is. 1 and 2 and 3 and then a little bit of this and a little bit of this. It's spoken heart coming. Did I get the right thing? Is it spoken heart? Yes, it's spoken heart. Habla. Liquid charisma for those in need. Maybe you should try it then. Do you want to send it back? No, it's good. I'm glad to hear that. Babel, what can I get you? Maybe something that will make me feel like a cloud? Ah, the usual. Like I'm so light on my feet, I'm practically floating. I think I got something for that. The usual. The usual. Guys, just say you want the usual. Just say it. Hopla. Drift strike coming. Voila. The usual for the usual favorite. Thank you. It's delicious as usual. That's what I like to hear. I like the new hair, by the way. Oh, you do? Thank you. It looks really nice, right? Come on, braid it for me. I was right! I was right, you little edgy ball of sunshine. Ha! He helped me. Ah! He helped me calm down after encountering the Mighty Morgan. But I should probably start at the beginning, right? I'd appreciate that. Alright, so, what happened at the beginning? The ship to Boreas. That was a really fast... to be honest, if a week passed, I can understand, yeah. I perceived it like a day. Maybe the interlude was the time skip. I don't know. I think the interlude was a time skip. My bad. Right. I was a bit worried that the journey we were embarking on. But the journey. After all, the seas around Boreas are famously hard to traverse. With all the wild magic around it and all. Just before we left Zenith, we ran into Huna in the midst of an arm wrestling match against Iniko. Ah, what the fuck? Okay. We took the opportunity to ask her for advice. Though maybe she had traveled there before. Thought that you could have also asked me. She was closer. Right. Did she have any good advice? She did. With her help, we were able to avoid all of the dangerous maelstorms, sea stacks, and iceberg elements. They must have made for a very relaxing journey. Indeed. It was very inspiring too. We were able to see the dancing, colorful auroras in the night sky as we drew closer. They were starless, but still breathtakingly gorgeous. I haven't started on a new song. It wasn't ready to be shared yet, though. I just wanted a sneak peek. Well, you should have snacked better. A new song? Can I hear it? It's not done yet. Thanks to Una, we made it to Boreas a lot faster than we had planned. Yeah, I saw it. We also docked far away from the typical explorer route. It was completely abandoned by everything but nature, as if no one but us have been there before. Kind of exciting. Very adventure for sure. As we headed inland, we were quickly swallowed by the fog that engulfs almost the entire island. It moved in strange patterns, hitting unidentifiable forms within the mist that hungered for life. The thickest rustled as we walked by. Whatever moved by wind or by creature we couldn't tell. The trees were shaped strangely, with shimmering portals forming the empty husk. Okay. Our unquiet breaths, often interrupted by shrill shrieking sound that seemed to come from right above us. It was almost idyllic. Of course you found it amusing. Or scary. It was mostly scary. I wouldn't mind it strolling around until we ran into something roaming the island, but it was a little cold, so I found a local to ask for directions. While wandering around, we came across a clearing surrounded by tall trees. Or rather, one tree. All of them were connected, intertwined with one another. What the fuck? Through one of their twisted connection, a waterfall with no discernible origin was flowing into a small pond. And in its midst rested a nymph. A real nymph. Fable god, the nymph. Fable got bitches. Finally. Finally got bitches. Let's go. Doing taxes? She was weaving flower crowns for the fish. That's why you were inspired. I see you there. Yeah, that's why you were inspired. Uh-huh. We got for the fish. She was beautiful, with long black hair and skin that glistened in the sunlight being reflected off the waterfall. Her eyes were like sparkling gemstones, and her smile was full of kindness. She was alright, but also the only person around. So people asked her for directions? No, people asked her about everything but directions. I asked her for directions. And she was very helpful. She even gave us a gift. A gift? Oh, that's sweet. He gave us earplugs against the Banshee's song, so our bones wouldn't shatter. That was something. That was a really nice gift. Very helpful. Did you offer to write her a jingle return? I did. She said if we were surprised the encounter with Banshee, I could come back and she'd think of what she need for a jingle for. She was thinking about settling up for a dragonfly exhibition, so maybe for that. Would she even advertise to frogs? And toads. The Banshee was our first priority. We stealthily made our way to the lonesome lagoon, with her plucked in our ears. We mostly walked and talked about our favorite dragonflies. As we finally approached the lonesome lagoon, the thick mist enveloped us. I suddenly became so cold we could see our own ragged breaths. And then we heard it. A song filled with all the sorrow of the world compressed into a single note. It sounded really nice. There was so much emotion in that song. Sadly, longing, yearning, anger. We wanted to be polite and wait until she was done singing, but she just kept going, like tears that wouldn't stop. So I decided to be a little rude, stepped forward and said hello. I said, "Hello, Banshee. I really like your song." I confused the Banshee so much that she stopped. She smiled, bearing a row of deathly sharp teeth. She was very nice, actually. She asked if we wanted to steal from her lagoon. When we said no, she invited us to sing along. Did you? Of course. It was kind of fun. It was, and I thought, what a better time to bring up the Muddy Morgan but now. So I led with, I bet you do this with your girlfriend all the time, right? She suddenly looked at me with hatred and anger, and then just started screaming. I was very thankful for the earplugs at that moment. I think without them, her bones might have melted. That was our cue to leave, so I plucked Fable back into a drink of the boring forest. Obviously, we couldn't just leave it at that failure, so we looked around for a peace offering. We found some spiky pink fruits with a pattern of little ghost tortoise on them. We thought she might like them. She liked them enough to stop screaming at us, and we sat down on the side of the lagoon to talk. It's beautiful, by the way. Right in the middle is the giant portal to the Twilight Chasm. It colored the water in deep, dark blue with swirling clouds of darkness within. There were bones floating in the lagoon too. I almost brought one for the tavern. Don't bring me bones. Why didn't you, though? I thought you wouldn't like it. I love bones. Guys, did you see what I have in the back? These are very clearly bones. I'll keep that in mind for the future. The Banshee actually fished out some bones to fidget with. I stopped her from screaming every time she brought up the Mary Morgan. Or Marmon, as she calls her. Turns out the Mary Morgan had been ignoring all of her calls. Oh, that's why. Ever since the Banshee was crowned Gaia's Scares Monster by Screech's magazine. I see why. And she told us it craved a hole in their relationship that it caused a lot of jealousy. And she was disappointed in Mary Morgan, that the Mary Morgan cared more about some stupid popularity contest than her. We asked her if she wanted to talk about it with the Mary Morgan herself. But she said she didn't need to apologize for being scary. She was very thankful she got to talk about it though. She was holding it she was holding all in because she didn't want to burden Baya with all the drama. She offered us to spend the night at her nearby cave, which was really nice of her. Did you end up taking an upper layer? We thought about it, but it was filled to the brim with the riches of the dead, which was far too alluring to allow us to fall to the call of the sleep. Yeah. Even especially for you and your long hands. You found loot? You have my attention. What did you find? Gold, bones, skulls, jewels of all sizes. And a loot. It was broken, but I picked it up anyway. It was also a delicate silver mirror that had hearts carved all over it. I recognize it as magical from its arcane markings. Elena showed me them in some book the other day. But the wizard in Zoford showed us around his library. Ah, it was a mirror of part speech. It lets you speak to anyone on this plane, given that you've seen them before. Ah, that's what she said. She's not be answering my calls. Ah, so you called Melly? No, we called the Mary Morgan. Ah, that makes more sense. How did it go? Well, I had to be the one to make the call since Kumo had never met her. Oh. When her face appeared, all I could do was stare in awe as she gazed back at me. I felt like I was back in the Hashing Grove, leading adventurers to their doom. And I just froze. So I took a mirror out of the hands. Her first words were threats of what she would do to us if we had dared to harm the Banshee. Okay, she still cared about her though. Of course we hadn't. That briefly calmed her down. Until I asked her why she wasn't here. If she was so worried about the Banshee well-being. Avoiding the question, she instead talked to us about the state of the lagoon. She complained that it must be incredibly loud with all the tourists and whatnot. I assured her there was no tourists, at least none that were alive. So she asked what I was doing in the lair then. Honestly, I replied the Banshee had offered us a place to stay in their cave. I quickly realized that I picked the wrong thing to say. Her eyes started bleeding black ichor and she began cursing us out in tongues. The mirror cracked under her gaze and started bleeding black water. It was terrifying. And then we were just supposed to sleep there, as she couldn't crawl out of the mirror any second. After that happened, I thought that we shouldn't focus. We shouldn't discuss our further plans in that cave. So I pulled Fable outside and we went for a walk. The nymph mentioned this enchanted flower field where she collects flour for the fish. We went there. Thought it might be a good spot. It was a good spot. Even though I couldn't stop shaking for a while, though the flowers really helped. As did not being alone. Was that when Kumo braided your hair? It was, yes. He did a really nice job, by the way. That's a really nice braid. My hair kept falling in my face and it was overwhelming me. So he sat down and braided it away, while I worked on rebuilding the lute. He said that some distraction would help. Talking also really helped. Even if I asked a lot of stupid questions. They weren't stupid, just curious. Do you have a favorite one? Yes, cool. When I learned to braid hair. That actually brought us further on our quest. Ah, how so? Well, I learned it from my mother. It's the only thing I feel I have left of her. Oh, no, now I'm crying too. Fuck. It was her way of apologizing. She was never very good with words. It made me think, sometimes people aren't very direct with what they mean. Thank God you didn't go for the stealth approach. God damn it. I've heard of that. Yes. Like the Mary Morgan. He didn't seem angry about the Banshee outdoing her in some fear pageant. Didn't even mention one. She only got upset when she thought that we heard the banshee. Or when she thought we were tourists. Or when we said we were staying in that cave. Like she was jealous of something entirely different from some issue of Screech magazine. We talked it through and decided we had to get the two of them to talk face to face. Obviously, it would be difficult because of the distance, but I had taken the mirror with me when we left. Thought it might be useful. Even ever the thief. The thief, not the thief. The thief. Indeed, I used to call Baya. Ask her to tell the Mary Morgan to come to Boreas. We will mention that she can teleport via plants. However, that worked. She can. You should try it out. It's nauseating. I think we'll pass. While I went to talk to the Banshee, Kuma picked up the Mary Morgan. She and I really connect on eyeliner techniques. What do you mean on eyeliner techniques? What? You do you. You do you, man. Okay. When we arrived at the lagoon, they were immediately ready to claw at each other's throats. And not in a fun way. But somehow we managed to convince them to sit down. We tried to get them to talk about their feelings, but they just kept talking past and over and away from each other. Arguing about an issue that didn't exist. So I had this crazy idea. I took out my mule dude and asked them if they wanted to write a song together. They declined since their voices would clash, but I thought at the very least it stopped them from arguing. Kumo helped me convince them by letting rain clouds pattering in a gentle melodic rhythm. To inspire them to give it a try. Ah, the inspiration! Yeah, thank God you didn't go for the invisibility one. God damn it. We asked them to put all their emotion about the whole situation into a song. In the end, they harmonized together perfectly. Like their voices were made for each other, and the gentle hum of my dude. It was beautiful. And a little bolt shattering, but very romantic. Most importantly, the song finally got them to understand each other. Like Kuma had suspected, Mary Morgan was scared and jealous that the Banshee was now that the Banshee was so popular. Ah, she feared the Banshee would become really busy with tourists visiting all the time. She assumed she wouldn't have time for her anymore. Aww. But the Banshee assured her she doesn't care about any of the tourists. Only about the Mary Morgan. And Baya, of course. We told them to talk to her too. And mentioned how much she had been missing them. They agreed to meet for a teapot in the Ashen Grove, so Baya doesn't have to travel too far. Did you invite them to your barbecue? No. After the outpouring of emotion, thank God. If the Banshee starts screaming, it's a mess. After the outpouring of emotion, they wanted some time for themselves. The quest was done. It had only taken us 2 days, which was really efficient. Unfortunately, we had told the ship to pick us up in 3 days. So we were trapped on the island. So you swam back? No. What's wrong with you? The usual. We started brainstorming about what we could do while we waited. So I asked about that cheesecake recipe. But then I realized there wasn't anywhere to bake it. They don't have any taverns on Boreas. It was a stupid idea. It wasn't. So somewhere on the island to be something to bake a cheesecake in. Did you find that something? We did, but it turned into its own small quest. First, we had to find the right place for our own little venture. We met these lovely gnomes living in the little mushroom houses, and they offered to let us use their ovens. But they were too small, and so they introduced us to a local Toad Hill giant. Its kitchen was enormous, but it was easier to work in that one but it was easier to work in than one that was too small. When the gnomes, the nymphs, and the giant helped us gather ingredients from all across the island. So we were able to make enough cheesecake for everybody. I burned mine a bit. But when we made the second batch for the ship's crew, they were already starting to turn out better. Kuma's a really good teacher. Yeah, I told you the Kuma was a good teacher. Reminding for you. And you're a really good student. Yeah, thank you. You two are so cute. You two are so cute. The cake really lifted the crew's spirits on the journeys back. We agreed to teach them the recipe once we hit land. Afterwards, they invited us to the captain's birthday party. They even introduced us to Traveling Obelisk, who sang as a song of the ancients. He showed us a shortcut through Rhyolith's mountain range, where we met some flaming songbirds. And now you're here. And now we're here. Guys, you two didn't run off into the sunset together. What? Wait a second. Guys, you didn't run off into the sunset together. I would never not tell you about my adventures. That's not what I meant. It just seems like... It just seems to me like you really enjoy your time together. I thought maybe you wanted some more. Where are you two going next? I should probably talk to Melina. She was pretty mad when I left. I guess I should apologize while I still can. Good idea. Do you want me to come with you? No, I think I need to do this alone, or rather with her. And I have to check. And I have to check in on Rufus too. Maybe taught her some fun magic tricks in the meantime. You left her with Hex? And with Grace. Grace is here though. Don't worry, nothing was set on fire. I should go. But before I go... Do you maybe want to do something together later today or tomorrow? Like, a thing... are you asking them on a date? Please. They're so cute together. Oh, like hanging out together? We could play charades with the werewolves. I think he meant hanging out as in a date. I really think hanging out as in a date. Did you... Maybe I did. Oh! This is awkward? This is getting awkward? Okay, that sounds really fun. Yes! Let's go! Cool, I'll pick you up. Or I'll see you around or whatever. I'll see you. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. They were on a date! They were on a date! With Kuma! Let's go! He asked me on a date. He did. That's a... what do I do now? Do you think Archie has books on dating? Or should I ask for the Hydra for advice? Don't ask the Hydra for advice. He probably knows about dating, right? Archie's still on his quest. Also, I'm right here. You're right. What should I do? Just go. See whatever it takes you. See where it takes you.
Don't... The second one, don't go, is just rude. Poor guy. You agree to him, then you don't show up? Come on.
Or where he takes you. Hopefully somewhere nice. And not in something dark and spooky. I do feel safe with him. So maybe I should try trusting this more. Mostly, I think you should just be honest with him. He seems to like you for who you are, so there's no need to hide. That's the scary thing. Why does he feel that way? Because you're adorable. I'm actually envious. I wish it was me. Because you're very lovely. I'll keep saying that. But sometimes I feel a lot lover hiding, you know? To me, it sounded like it's perhaps a bit too late for that. Sorry for listening. You two were just very sweet. It's okay. I also thought he was very sweet. He was very sweet.
I'm playing matchmaker. Innkeeper who? I'm putting together lovebirds here.
But now that he's gone, I have time to think again. And I'm not sure if I was supposed to be the type of sweet anymore. If it was... Maybe he was just being nice. He asked you on a date. And it was very trying for him. Bro asked for liquid courage. He asked you on a date because he was just being nice? Well, maybe he felt bad for me or something? Fable, you're worse than me. Fable, you're worse than me. God damn it, I know the... I know the... being insecure and stuff, but damn it. You can keep her here. I think Fable might be in need of another drink. Maybe something to untangle their thoughts, something for a quick escape from all this overthinking. Is that good? I'll see what I can do. Swift again, AK Katsu, Swift Strike. I don't have another one. Give me another one. It's just Swift Strike. Swift Strike coming! Does this help? Very much so, thank you. I feel like now I can uncurl the yarn ball that is my brain. What do you think I should do? What do you want to do? I want to go on a date, and I want to get to know him better. Maybe even get him to know me better too. Do you think he will like that? I think so, yes. It seems like you don't need our answers. You have yours already. Sometimes I just feel like I need permission to listen to my heart. Did you know you can give that permission to yourself? I forget that every time, but... I know you're right. I think I know what to do now, somewhat. But I'll figure the rest out. Oh, the third one! With their budding faith themselves, they're beginning to enjoy new things instead of being terrified of them. They're learning how to play an instrument, performing songs, and actually letting people close. This process will still take some time, but they come a long way already. Aww. Thank you for listening to me. I think sometimes that's all I really need when I'm scared. There's nothing wrong with being scared, as long as you don't run from things that makes you happy. You're right. It took me a while to realize that. Running is so easy, you know. You always know where to go, away. But staying, you have to actually look at yourself, figure out what your part is in everything. It can be a lot. But when I was on the journey back from Bodas, dancing with Kumo to the music of the navigator's fiddle, thinking about how I would have never gotten to that point if I didn't put myself out there. I realized that life is so much more than a constant game of hide and seek from things that really mean something. I decided to stop running from life, even if I'm scared. I want to do my best to face my problems. Even though it's terrifying, I know I'm not alone. Is this still about Kuma? No, it was never a problem. He's one of the reasons I'm not alone. Just like you.
Oh, I want to hug you.
You're so cute. With good friends by my side, I can do anything. I can't wait to see what you will do. It might not be as impressive as you hope, but it will be me. And I'm excited about that. Me too. I'm really proud of you, Fable. Thank you for everything, especially the good advice. That was really good advice. Maybe you should take some of it too, Grace. Maybe you should. But we all conquer life at our own pace. My personal next Goliath is going to be reapplying my lip gloss. And maybe some blush. I do feel a little pale. Can I borrow a mirror for it, Innkeeper? Of course. There are some free rooms and mirrors upstairs, right next to the corn kilns. What? Just ignore the door with the do not enter sign. You shouldn't have said that. Now I want to check. Please don't. I won't. I'm polite. Or am I? No! And someone will enter in the water plane, I guess. Let's hope she won't find all the nightmare creature you have locked up there. Let's. Have you ever visited Twilight Chasm? Not for long enough to capture any creatures. I see. What are you thinking about, Innkeeper? Oh, you know, Innkeeper things. I don't. No, I mean, since I'm not an Innkeeper and all. Right. That song you mentioned. The one you started writing on the sheet. And it's not done yet. But how about a little sneak peek? To see if it won't make it for a good jingle. I don't think it's jingle material. But I don't mind sharing it with you. Just keep in mind that it's a work in progress. Let me drink before this. Oh god. Of course. There's a calling on the wind beneath the talk of the keep. I've heard the tale, set the sail. Now it's time for me to leave. That sounds like a great opener. So you like it?
No, it's wonderful. It's not okay, not my favorite.
It's wonderful. I can't wait for you to hear more. Me too.
It's still a little rough around the edges, so I feel like it's missing something. Maybe the next adventure.
Maybe. Will you let me know when it's done? Of course. I can't wait to show you the finished version.
Thank you, Fable.
I'm proud of you. For maybe finally finishing a song? For not running. No. Thank you. Me too. Innkeeper, do you ever think about taking your own advice?
All the time, yes.
Why don't you?
I don't know. What are you running from, man? Actually, what are you running from? Huh?
Hard, I know, but I promise I believe in you as much as you believe in me. And I know we'll both be okay. I will like that. Me too. Well, I've talked a lot today. I'll give you some space. Maybe it's time to stop running. Should I... Is it time to read?
Oh, what are you... Oh, are you actually... Oh, that's what you meant. That fucking letter. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait a second.
Should I... Is it time to read the letter?
Yes! Read that fucking letter. Stop running.
That was easy. Yes, I've been wanting to for a while. Yes, I've been wanting to for a while. Let's hope for no regrets. What are you running from? My dearest friend, long has been since we talked last. Long has been since everything has been seared away by the cold flames of death. I wish I could still remember our last conversation, but it's waning memory. I can only imagine how you enjoyed running away, wishing to forget whatever was between us. Maybe you did, for a brief moment, for these 30 years. If you did, I'm writing this letter to kind of remind you of the good old times. To celebrate our reunion, I invite you to the spectacle of this century, the last day of the astral moon, welcoming the first light of the dying moon, where the realm of Tuat is just a grasp away. This is the same person, by the way, that made the whole fucking Starfall. Just a reminder. Are there are there any spirits you'd like to remember? Are you afraid of what they might tell you? Worry not, I'll be right there. Watch the skies closely on the 3045 of Cassiopeia. See you soon, old friend. With a flower? That was... Mr. Slide, gather courage to open the letter. Oh, I guess there's an achievement also to not open the letter and keep running. I guess you've always been a fan of symbolism. But you didn't even leave an address. Very responsible. Uh, are you okay, boy? Pardon? No time, Doc, now! What's going on? Are you okay? Do you need help healing? Something's coming, something big. Your next show? What? No! There's no time! Doc! Okay! Is the ground... Huh? What is happening? Is everyone okay? I think... Phew, that was close. Could have been really dangerous. I think so, yes. What the fuck was that? Are we underwater? What? What just happened? Why is there water outside the tavern? I'd also like to know the answer to that question. I've got no clue. I was just outside the woods, drafting my newest song, when the ground beneath my feet began to rumble. Not even a minute passed and rumble again, then a wall of water came rushing towards me. E niente. Fable, me and your date are gone. I think we have to postpone our dates. Fuck. I didn't even dare to wait. I ran immediately looking for shelter. No way I was gonna let my hugem get wet. These strings are made of real chubby and silk, and the body feels like bamboo. It's a rarity. The first thing going through your mind with a giant wave rushing right at you. What the fuck is going on? Of course, this instrument is just as valuable as my hands. And just as versatile. Ah, stop it! Grace! Is everyone alright? Grace! Frankens, you're alright. I was worried something had happened to you. Oh, don't worry. When the wolves started rallying, I hid under a table, and then I watched the water rush by the windows. It was like a tsunami. But tsunamis are very rare. It's not possible. It's so far into the mainland. Right. It's so strange. Everything seems to be submerged out there. I wonder what could cause such a cataclysm. It's worrying to say the least.
And first the fucking stars, and then a giant... And then water outside. Can we have 1 fucking second? It's definitely too dangerous to go outside. Guys, you're stuck with me inside this tavern, I guess. Even the tavern is leaking. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I didn't read the day. Wait, which day is it? Wait, let me do load. Come hell or high water. That's why I saved. I'll need to check back which day is it of the week. Don't worry, it will withstand. Are you sure? I'm sure. I've gotten through worse than What did you get yourself into? You? It meant it's gotten through worse than this. Wouldn't have thought he could withstand this sort of thing, but even more so glad he can. I just realized that the reason why everyone was like, you should listen to your own advice is because for fucking weeks I've been postponing reading the letter, and every time everyone was like, are you gonna read that letter? Are you gonna do that? And I kept saying no. Seems to be a simple yet very sturdy tavern after all. Just like you, innkeeper. Not the moment! Not the moment to flirt with me. Are you flirting with the innkeeper? Ah, me? Oh, also, that's beside the point. Is it? I mean, that's alright. I like to work my body. I've seen a lot of aspects. What's happening here? I was joking. Not what I meant. Can we get back to the point, please? Yeah, sure. The point. Right, back to the point. Got sidetracked for a second. Ah, no. Wait, let me do it again. Every time someone decorates me, it removes. No. Wait, let's see what I get. Got egg. I'm gonna get decorated. Well, let me put that inside thing back on. Wait, where was it? Yeah. Hi, Ghostface. Oh god, that's so big. It's big. No. Ah, perfect. I have so much stuff going on me right now. Did you see something what happened? Not really. I was listening to the whistle of the wind in the treetops, jotting down notes for my next songs, when suddenly a horde of silver-crested deer rushed past me. Oh, it's doing bubbles! I just noticed. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing fine. A little bit tired because of the hot weather, but it's fine. Before they could trample over me, I jumped on the rock I was sitting on and watched them gallop downhill. Then I saw water break through the canopies, keeping trees in half like they were shashlik skewers. I was in a second. I turned on my heel, knowing I'd be done for if I waited just a moment longer. And then I was here and told you to duck. That sounds horrible. Are you right? Are you hurt? I'm fine, thanks. And anyways, with whom do I have the pleasure? Oh, right, you never met. I'm Grace. Nice to meet you, Grace. I'm... Oh my. You're Voyage, aren't you? This is a tongue to Virtuosa. Yes, that would be me. My apologies. I didn't mean to push any boundaries. But I saw you perform at Dropstone Institute campus that one time. I must say, you pulled all of my heartstrings with your beautiful performance. Oh. I did that? Yes. I was awestruck by
by what your music could do. It was like magic in its own very way. Music can be very soothing in moments of distress. Were you distressed back then? Huh, Data? I don't remember something why anymore. I remember the emotion. I'm not more distressed than I am right now. Hope Hex is safe and well. I hope that Aura slash Kumo. I hope that everyone else is fine. Fable, we need to postpone our dates. Mine from the letter, and you're with our guy, with our edgy boy Kumo. I'm sure he is. Shit! Did you see the creature swim by? I didn't. Which creature? No? Which one? I was checking how cute this little fucker is. What? Where? It looked like a red winged hill. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in ages. What is its natural habitat? Actually, the Twilight Chasm. Why is it here? Where the fuck is the... Is it there nearby a portal? Wait a second. Is it like nearby a fucking portal of that? I don't remember where is it. Fuck. There should be a portal. Oh, wait, did it like from the portal? Every time I read the letter, something isn't right. I'm afraid you might be correct. I'm also afraid. Very much so. I don't think it's safe to go outside. Of course not. We should all stay for the night. Would that be possible? Of course! Someone will withstand this, and a bit of company wouldn't hurt. I agree. Thank you, Innkeeper. I don't know if this was worse or the falling stars. Why do we have to end chapters every fucking time with an apocalypse? Say, you with the loot. What's your name? Fable? My name is Fable. Do you play the lute? I mean, sometimes. I'm still practicing and not all that good with it yet. How about we play together? A song or two to lift our spirit and without the catastrophe going on outside. It's very untuned. It goes out of tune really quickly, but I guess that's a lute thing. Gotcha. Show it to me. I'll help you, and then we'll jam until new dawn rises. New character info. Ooh. Where the fuck is it? Why? Even though he's charismatic, he's so surprisingly bad with people, as well as reading between the lines. Despite being self-conscious about his skill, he still chose to play songs together with Fable after Flood to lift everyone's spirit. He's also got a huge made out of ethereal bamboo and shea bean silk. Okay. Bloop bloop bloop, sleep with the fishes achievement? 18th of the Astral Moon. Okay, it's still not the 35. Okay. Got our answer. What the fuck? Oh well. Ooh, where is my sheep? I had the sheep outside. Sheep. Guys, I need to do another day. What the fuck? We're still under the... How the fuck did you get inside? How the fuck did you get inside? What is on the door? What? Huh? Did you pass from one of the windows? Grace? Is Grace here? Good mythical morning to you too, Hex. This isn't fun, Innkeeper. Tell me, is she here? Please tell me she's here. She is. I'll let her know you are here too. Oh, thank you. The dragons, I was worried sick. Oh, sick. You'll be happy to know you're safe and sound too. Well, it was enormous, and if she had gotten caught up in it... thank God she stayed here whole fucking day. It didn't move a bit. Oh, no. I don't want to even begin to imagine. Then don't. How about a drink to calm your nerves? Yes, a drink sounds great. Something will untangle thought and help me focus. I'll see what I can do.
let's see. I'll give you Sparking Nebula. Let's go. Ooh. Spark. Did I choose the correct one? Sparking Nebula. Yes. Here it comes. Maybe this will help clear your mind. It does. At least a little bit. Thank you, Keeper. There you are. Thanks. Good to see you safe and sound. You too. Where have you been? Are you alright? Did you get hurt? I'm fine. The Keeper and yesterday's superstars took good care of me. Just as you took good care of us. The least we could have done was be there for each other. How have you been, brother dear? Did you get hurt? How did you get inside? That's my question. I'm seeing a strange... Wait, now that I think about it. Did I put that thing anywhere? No. I guess I haven't. What the fuck? Oh god, I wanted to read the letter. It was nice. Did you get her? No, but I was worried about you. The whole night locked in that damn house. What I could think about it was how the flood might have... Didn't you tell me you were going to the tavern? I looked everywhere for you. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I needed your permission to go outside. That's not what I'm trying to say. What are you trying to say? That you could have gotten hurt and I wouldn't have known. I don't expect a tsunami to hit Gaia every day. That wasn't in the foreseeable future, Axie. Uncontrollable things happen, and when they do, we do our best to overcome them. Also, I can protect myself quite well. Still, how was I supposed to know that you were safe? I'm an adult, you know. You could try trusting my capabilities. Furthermore, PSAOR was very useful last semester. PSAOR? Protect the sigil and other remedies. I'm still thinking about the guy that made the starfalls, that gave us the letter, and it seems like a lover. Seems like someone we loved. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Oh god. Also, the tavern itself is well protected by my own brand of sigils. That's at least something. Yes, I'm very thankful for the innkeeper and the tavern kept me safe. I didn't mean to worry you. I didn't plan on being gone for so long, but then the flood happened. Okay, sure. How have you been holding on up? Is the house alright? Apart from some minor damage and some leakages in the roof, I suppose it's fine. I wasn't even aware of the approaching flood until the house foundation started trembling. I was busy in my workshop harvesting the essence of dimension 567 for my research. I hope you didn't rip a hole in the fiber of magic again. I didn't. And even if I did it, I could have you couldn't have stopped me. You weren't there after all. Right. But I could scold you now. You wouldn't want to when you find out I actually managed to harvest something. You did? That's amazing. What did you break through? That would mean I created a teeny tiny rift to the astral realm and got my hands on some stardust. Well, sort of. How? I got an astral shard when the stars fell. I see. There's still the issue of never knowing exactly what might come through when you open these kind of rifts. Could be anything or anyone. Like creatures? For example. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, it wouldn't. Because if your sister disappears again, you wouldn't know if she got eaten by a creature or it's just out of a stroll. Hex, cut it out. What?
We get it, alright? I went away, you are worried. We get it, but I'm my own person. I can do what I like. I'm getting tired of this. Well, me too. Then stop.
Oh, the tension from yesterday are resurfacing, I see.
I don't want to fight. I don't. Sorry. Fine, we shouldn't spend our time fighting when there's so many more intense things going on. How about a wee bit of distraction? Oh, we could go outside and see if we can take sample of the fluid water. Exactly. Who knows, maybe it holds spectacular and rare magical properties. That sounds lit. Maybe it'll help me finish my long-term research project. Possibly, though to access the promoter vortex you'd need for molded seawater. I know, but who knows what we'll find. Don't forget to fill me in on your research. Theory practically, I'll tell you anything, but only theory practically. I wouldn't have expected anything else. Thank you, Innkeeper, for asking me the night and oh. See you soon. Are you guys just flying outside? He loves his sister dearly, but the relationship's strange. He praises and adores her, and is very worried about possibly losing her. At the same time, he's always risking his life, looking for thrilling dangerous spells with no concern of his own health. Good morning, you two. Did you sleep well?
As well as we could, with the sweet song of stormy waves pattering against our windows. So overwhelming with inspiring dreams.
Glad to hear that. Your impromptu concert has certainly helped me sleep. Because it was so boring?
No, because it calmed my nerves. All of our nerves, I think. And not that I have any.
You don't have nerves? Is that a phantasm thing? No, I meant those metaphorical nerves. Oh, you get those too? No, of course not. I'm boy. Well, yeah, sometimes. Mostly when I have to perform. Isn't that depressing? Not really. They also make me nervous.
This theme song is so extra, by the way.
Oh, so
I have to say, last night performing with you for Grace and the Innkeeper, it was kind of relaxing. I could just lose myself in the performance without having to worry about what anyone would think of me. Not that I ever do, but it was nice. We should make more music together sometime. Actually, Fable just got started on a new song. Maybe you can collaborate. Really? Oh, that would be awesome.
well, I actually...
Yes, you're right.
That would be awesome.
I think working on it together could be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hooray! I'm looking forward for a grand collaboration. And charming you with it, Innkeeper. Alright. You're supposed to say you're also looking forward to it.
I think you're supposed to say that part out loud. I'm very much looking forward to it.
That's what I thought. Aren't gonna be cool together? They're cool. It's too cool for me to describe. I already know will blow you away. I'm counting on it. Enough with chit chat. I should check up on those village. Maybe someone needs a good song to cheer them up. I'm sure Baya will love one. Poor Baya. Poor Baya. I hope the water didn't reach her too. I think Baya was probably cheered up by a good flood. But speaking of her, maybe you can hand out some of her spa coupon for me? Sure thing. Where's Barox? I should start by enlightening Grace. Is she still here? No, she just left, together with Hex. Something about primordial water? Those wizards. I'll try to catch up to them. See you soon. Are you just flying? Do you intend to go swim? Huh? I'm confused by you guys. And don't finish the song without me, Fable. I'll wait for you.
Can I get one of those coupons?
Sure you can. Just make sure to tell Baya sent you.
Oh, of course. A strange morning. Or exciting morning? Both, I think.
Would you like a morning drink?
Ah, please.
I just know already. I'll start memorizing how to do this fucking drink sooner or later, I swear.
Swift Strike coming up. Voila.
A drink with 0 primordial water, maybe. It does taste a little primordial and very delicious. Perfect.
You know, last night when I couldn't sleep, I was watching the fish swimming by the windows. Their scales kept reflecting in the water, making them swift and swimmer like they almost weren't there. I was mesmerized by them. It was like a dream that kept pulling me towards the waves. It was beautiful and haunting. You think it looks like that every day somewhere?
That beautiful?
That haunting.
I think any place we can imagine exists somewhere, if only in our dads.
I like to see all of those places.
I don't think they're all safe to see.
Oh, how did you guys get in?
So Lynn, you're back? You're back from the mission? Oh, good. Fabled by the dragons, they're here. Oh, you're right.
I am. The innkeeper kept me safe. It's good to see you both are. It's good to see you both are well too. Let me drink a second.
Okay. Couldn't have let us know you were breathing. I couldn't find you anywhere.
I'm sorry, I just woke up. Were you guys worried about me?
Yeah. Maybe. Of course we were. Don't even know if you can swim.
You can you?
Of course.
No. How did you get here then?
Did you guys use a boat? Did you climb from one of my windows?
Oh, we should teach you sometime.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for warning about me, but I actually had a pretty nice night. Voy and I gave Grace and the innkeeper a small concert while we were all stuck here inside.
Oh. Sad that we missed that.
I can track down Voy to give you guys an in-car.
That'd be nice. I'm sorry I didn't get around to picking you up. It was kind of difficult, my guy. It was kind of difficult with a wall of water.
It's okay that the roads were a bit busy.
Yeah, it was a little tough getting out. Rufus loved it, though. I think he made some new friends. Seems like this catastrophe has some pleasant side effects. What happened anyway? Did a whale eat a moon this time? No idea what that's supposed to mean, but no, or maybe no idea what happened. Oh, right, you guys don't know why the stars fell. Oh, my bad. I say the primordial sea flooded the Twilight Chasm. Oh, so these were primordial waters. Oh, Hex is going to have the time of his life. He needed primordial sea. There. Why is all the sky stuff getting down? What? Why is the sky stuff falling? What is happening? Is the apocalypse coming? And all spilled out through its portal into Fesoa, leaving us with this mess, I imagine. I mean, I remember there is a portal nearby.
That's new.
And once belonged to a grandmother, this stream dragon stand very influent Bessie. Okay. It's the same one, okay. At least the other continents probably got through without much trouble. For once, they can be less jealous of our portals. I do hope everyone is okay. Everyone we could check on is. Luckily for us, the water drained enough to rescue everyone around here. Though I heard that underwater hasn't emerged yet. Underwater? What was underwater? I think the Forbidden Valley. Okay, Aperture. Tremlove, Silver Pass. DMI, Zofford. Winmore, Pale Wood, Sandlove, Themis. Darwan Thicket, Marrow Castle, Dark Mash. I cannot find where underwater is. Happy to see you all emerged. Mostly. What does that mean? Are you still drowning in your sorrows? Are you still looking for someone? Yes, I was wondering if Mel is here. Oh no, Melly's not here. She wasn't home when I checked on her. No, she didn't stop by yesterday, not today. Did you see her before? Did she say where she'd be going? I'm afraid she hasn't been in since you returned from Zelford. That wizard punk hasn't seen her either. Second to ask him when he almost broke down Kuma's door looking for Grace. Do we know if she can swim? I'm sure she can. I'm sure she just taken shelter elsewhere. You taught her how to hide. Well, after all, maybe she's just putting that to good use. When I returned yesterday, I found Rufus eating out a strange apparatus that dispenses food and water every couple hours. Like someone really smart set it up for him in their absence? Yes. He was gorging himself on some food, but Melly was nowhere to be found. Oh, that's worrying. Did she leave a note? No. Yeah, I'm starting to be worried. Maybe ask Jade for help. She's very good at finding things. I should investigate the avenue right now. Fable, would you be okay with moving our time? Time? You got an appointment or something? Yes, they do, Chance! More like a date? Oh, can't wait for that story.
I'll tell you later. But, yes, we should move it. This isn't the kind of dancing terrain I was hoping for.
Me neither. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, maybe let's dry the fishes before going on a date, eh? Let's not have submerging waters from the sky.
Me too.
Hope she didn't try to investigate the fish. They eat her alive. Sounds a little more hopeful. The girl's savvy. I mean, look at that contraption she left behind. Ain't no fish got a chance against her. Being hopeful isn't really my thing.
Then make it your thing.
I'll let you know when I found her. And off to a boat he goes, I guess. Such a man of few words. A man of... I don't know what this word is, words. He's just worried. Speaking of words and words, Lynn, it's good to see you back. How was the escorting? Hope you didn't get too wet? It sure was something. They have had an awful novelty for a while. Got any more details for me? Well, actually, this can wait a bit, right? Yes? Thanks for understanding. I'll be back later, once I can think more clearly. I like to check upon Uncle Dragon, yeah. Make sure that old fart is still up and running. Fable, I'm guessing you like to check in with your family too? Yes, I would love to make sure everyone's alright. Maybe Malice with that at Amaranthine Hydra. She really wanted to ask it for tea recommendation. I'm counting on you returning with a good story. Will do. Got a good one for you. I'll see if I can drag Rhea and Fancy Pants along as well. Think I could use a drink. Speaking of which, got one for the road? Sure thing. Something strong to get you through all this socializing?
Ah, I got it.
Let's see this one. Southern Brawler coming! Here, the strongest thing I could grab for you.
Ah,
Thanks, miss, these drinks.
a little.
Oh, that's sweet. Ah, don't dwell on it. Anyway, Fable, let's go.
I'll be right there. I'm sure everybody will be a gamekeeper, so don't worry about it. And make sure to keep a hot chocolate warm for Melly. I'm sure she'll love one of those.
And I'll give it my best.
I know you will.
Don't swim out too far.
We'll see.
The waters are dangerous these days.
Just what are you up to?
And to make sure I have enough ingredients for hot chocolate around, I guess. Now let me drink. I guess you're worrying about the one that sent you the letter, huh?
Ah, good to see your opening, Kip.
Ah, good evening to you too, Una.
Ah, spare me the belly. But I'm glad you seem to be at heart.
I am, thanks to some protecting spells I put on the in a while back. Works better than any insurance. What about you? Are you unarmed?
I'm as good as new. Might be missing an arm, but that doesn't mean I forgot how to swim. It's easier than walking, actually. And breathing water instead of air was unexpectedly nice. These gels aren't just for a decorative purpose. Felt a little bit home, you know. But the water tastes different than that of the Astral Sea. More primordial, I might even say.
Yeah, I figured. But you don't seem to be very worried about it.
Yeah, what happened is none of my business now. I'm retired. And what else doesn't bother me? Shouldn't bother you too much either, am I right?
What am I?
Since you're so close to.
I knew you wouldn't forget.
Speak! Speak, for fuck's sake! What am I? I might be old, but I'm not senile.
Me neither.
So you want to call the promoter to see your home then?
Ah, that's why when I said that I prefer the Astral Sea to the Primordial, the person was like, "Ah, are you sure? You seem more of the Primordial, and Primordial is more chaotic." I guess I come from the Primordial Sea? I've inhabited a few planes already. My past doesn't define the wood home for me anymore. But you're right. Primordial water doesn't do any harm to me. Even if I wanted to drown in it, I wouldn't be able to. But honestly, I was more worried about my patrons than him itself. What the fuck are you? Hope everyone is safe and well.
Wouldn't worry too much about all your regulars adventure at the fuck and your drink stuff in there. Even further.
That's why I use the primordial water. I have faith that you're right.
But it haven't.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
Well, let's just say that's definitely seen better days.
I have to fix that.
Nah, that's kind of an understatement. It looks like shit!
Ow. I've been working the whole day to clean up as much as I can.
My condolences. Say, have you ever talked to the Wizard of Morlia?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Ah, you should if you get the chance. He's always loved what kind of spells and enchantments.
Didn't he disappear?
Or of the kind of trickery, like puzzle and traps. I'm sure he also knows how to protect his puzzle too. I mean, he's been protecting his wizard tower for quite some time now.
Oh, we got a final clue for a new quest. Oh no, wait, what? I thought it was... What? I thought it was this one. Okay, like I didn't say shit. Okay, my bad. I thought it was the same one. I'll keep that in mind if I ever get to meet him. But I suppose you're not here just to talk. How about a drink? Ah, you definitely have a way with customer service. How about a drink will wake up my old muscle so I can help you tie up your tavern afterwards? I can't quite remember having asked for help. Ah, what's that? My old ear suddenly can't understand what you're saying. Oh, 40, maybe a strong drink will help me. Alright, coming right up. Sailor's courage coming. Sailor's courage. Ding ding. There you go, a drink powerful like the Astral Sea. Wonderful, I consume enough promoted water to last me weeks. And? It doesn't taste just like home, but the heat of elemental magic revives some old memories. I gotta say, you definitely know your craft. Thank you. Could I maybe convince you to just relax and let me do my work? You like that, wouldn't ya? Ah, forget it, let's clean this messy tavern. If you insist. Before I forget. All the water swept some animal remains into my pockets. Don't really know where they came from. I don't feel any kind of astral energy coming from them. To assume they're either Gaian or primordial. And before I start with them, while cleaning, I wanted to check if you have any use for them. Stab? Yeah, they're surprisingly sharp. Now I'm curious, let me see. Ah, you're so easy. Cyberfang. These flying tips are from special thanks from the colossal saber-toothed tigers from the Forbidden Valley. They lose their be early and regard them at remarkable speed. Ah, they give you haste. Okay. Oh, nice. Thank you, Una. They might not be promoted, but I think I know just what to do with them. I'm gonna spice up some drinks. Ah, maybe. I can't wait to try them. Oh, you upgraded, yeah. Since she's been around for a while, she has witnessed many things younger folks haven't. Mere harbingers of global comedy couldn't shake her, but maybe that's just the hostile sea mentality. She's also never get involved in helping or figuring out what happened. Absolutely not, because she's retired, duh. Now let's spice up this old rusty tavern. Oh, hi there. Ah, Hero's Journey. So we succeeded. Yeah. Achievement. I keep. There. Inkeep. Lynn. Greetings, Innkeeper. Hello, Archie. I finally came to tell you the tales of tales. I told you we'd be back with a good one, didn't it? I was fucking right! Let's go. Since that first one, where I did an oopsie, I got all of them right. I'm so good at this. Indeed. It's a thrilling story, besetting. That being said, you look like you got some thrilling stories to tell yourself. Ah, not thrilling me as much as yours will. Bullshit. Yeah, grant me one of questions still. Shoot. Who's that granny on your roof? An old friend of mine. She's helping me tie up the tavern after a flood. She's a really nice friend then. I suppose so. Didn't know she was on the roof. Are a lot of tiles missing? Hey, half of them. How about a quarter? Just a few, actually. That's not particularly conclusive, but I trust you and her abilities. Sometimes. Closing eyes is the reason you'll run into the edge of a blade someday.
Or not, if I'm lucky. If. Did the flood hit you as well?
You bet. Had to hold on to Rhea for a quick second there, or else she will be swept away like a twig.
Ah, adios Wes.
We had just passed Themis when it happened. Luckily, there were 2 carriages nearby, wedged between sturdy trees and a large boulder. We managed to pour ourselves out of the raging waters and into those carriages.
I just realized, thank God I gave them for the flood that fucking potion. If I gave them the delusive, what would happen? God.
Cat, you're actually killing me, please.
Take the dragons, it could have gone south real quick. And your tavern looks a bit weird as well.
It is. I've been working on subtleting it up.
Yeah, the water is still up here. God damn it.
That's not good. Working on stuff comes with being self-employed. I get.
No, I mean the flood. Never heard of a flood that massive. It spread all the way from Themis to Zenith. Sorry? Themis?
What the fuck is Themis? I don't remember where Themis is. I read it somewhere. What is Themis?
Zenith is here.
And it's nearby.
Themis.
Themis. Where the fuck was Themis? My bad. What?
Minchia!
So all the central area. Oh, I guess it's where the portals are. Touché.
Minchia!
Non ti preoccupare.
You're right. We certainly are in the close to the sea. Themis maybe, but not you're in.
It's also very recent. We'll have to wait until we know the true extent of it. Back to your story. How was the journey to Diria? And how did you manage with the flood? The journey to Diria itself was uneventful. But venturing to Dirian capital, the more so. As for... That scared me.
As for the flood, it didn't really bother us until we arrived back on the mainland.
I think we should tell the story chronologically. That might make it a bit easier to digest.
Thank you, Archie. Alright then, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you're good at telling stories after all.
You think so?
Aye.
Alright, so listen closely. So what's about to unfold is a story of terrifying, is it heroic? Here we go. It was midnight, and the moon was standing high when the tree's adventurers assembled at their meeting point. Didn't know we were taking this carrot here along. Was a surprise. A pleasant one, I hope. No, it was. Having one party member more than anticipated was at least more pleasant than the surprises that lay ahead. Now I'm intrigued. So, accustomed to the pleasant surprise, we went into Theodore Hubbard in Themis. Very fancy.
Very expensive. Don't think I ever seen such a posh bit before. 3-story stall.
For one person. To be fair, one person and a lot of staff, like cook's maid and a gardener. For a holiday residence.
Even worse.
I'd very much appreciate it if we didn't judge people based on their amount of wealth. We're gonna judge you.
Or the lack thereof.
Exactly. So you arrived at Sully's residence in Themis. Right. We approached the gates and rang the bell. The fog was creeping up around the house like it was pressuring us to go in. A man in black suit opened the gate and with a deep and raspy voice said, "State your business, please." Some sort of butler told him, "Listen up, clown, you're our business." Which wasn't very polite. No one asked you. If you should have, then they wouldn't have thought we were bandits.
Well, we got that cleared up,
didn't we? Because I introduced myself quickly when I saw some guards already approaching. I introduce myself as Gustav Archibald Rinmold III. Knowing my family and the childhood friendship that Theo and I have fostered for over 2 decades, they both relaxed and led us through.
You know what's funny, Hinky?
What?
The other lad was also third.
What? I'm born in the same generation, but the third of our names, so that's why we were destined to be friends. Just like our fathers and their fathers were. Theodore Hugo Frederick Sinclair III is his full name. But no one called him that. We called him Theodore. Or Theo. Either way, we had rang him out of his sleep, so he wasn't all that amused to see us.
And then he laid eyes upon you, Ginger. Never seen a gaze light up so fast.
Oh, you guys are gay. What do you mean?
Then he was happy to see you, that's all.
Oh, well, I was also happy to see him. So, when we caught sight of each other, all violent tension was blown away. I can sense a little bit of sexual tension.
Someone is gay.
Others were created. I was joking, it seems I'm right. I found our visit very peaceful.
Yeah, Theo's polite lad offered us tea and biscuit while we waited for him to pack his things.
Not a fan of tea? No. Just a method to bribe you. That's all, get on the good side, then throw you off a cliff.
I'd like to disagree, hospitality is not bribing.
I saw no one throw you off a cliff.
Metaphorically.
He's the reason we almost died, though.
Yeah, you don't need to blame the customer. Incidents like that are the reason they need help.
Right. It will make all sense when we get there.
So, after Theo packed his steak, we made our way to Windmore at sunrise. For there, we took a ship.
A brig just for us, a whole crew for a diplomat.
Safety is important for politicians. Food was great, to say the least.
At least.
We had to take the ship, as you might be aware, innkeeper. The bridge connecting Diria and the mainland was destroyed.
I call.
So the ship we took brought us to Twin Borrowed and not to Amass itself.
Why was that? Apparently the debris from the bridges is a safety hazard for passing ships.
And if there was one thing we didn't need, it was distress at sea. We were lucky with the weather, the sea stayed calm, and even with a thunderstorm right behind us. The mode of the ship was jolly. Theo entertained us with his story of old.
Oh, he's a great storyteller. I wonder where he gets all those swing narratives from. Actually, I suppose he still reads a lot. We used to read together when we were younger. We'd read the same book, but always one chapter at a time before giving it to the other to read the same chapter. The way it felt like we were reading together. He was always so imaginative, still has. So, we went board to bed before we reached shore.
You're not so bad yourself with your story, lad.
I'm glad you like them. Already working on the story about you.
At the close of the Arave and the hammer of...
Thunder?
Refrosky, the hammer of thunder? No. Refrosky, the hammer of thunder strikes.
Keep working on it, lad. You're getting there. The story? Can we continue?
Of course. We arrived at Twinborough in the late afternoon. The sun was already setting on the horizon, tinting the world with colors of purple. At that point, none of us could have imagined the world would be tinting red soon enough.
Right like a sunrise or right like blood?
Blood. We got off the ship and after a short break in Twinborough, we made our way to Amassa.
We got about 2/3 of the way there without any issue, and the darkness settled around us. Type of darkness that creeps up on you like an airy mist, or darkness that chokes all noise out of the world. You know something is going on if you hear nothing. No birds, no crickets, no wind. Just dead silence.
Didn't even realize it until Kyr pulled me aside and pointed it out.
Just as I was explaining to her, I perked up. Far away, I heard some low humming sounds. Didn't hear them myself. I thought you were making it up, making noises in the dark to make up for the absence of light. Sometimes the brain does things like that. It was so silent except for all that humming. I started getting that weird feeling in my guts. Like a sixth? Like that, yeah. I don't know if it was the genes of the experience, but at some point you start feeling when something shifts and things ain't as they should be. Gotcha. The way I heard the humming, it's not long before it turns into a growling. That's when I heard it too, deep and guttural. I saw silhouettes in woods left and right, their eyes affecting our torches really. I huddled closer to Theo to protect him. Yeah, sure. To protect him. Yeah, for sure, to protect him. Soon we were surrounded by a knot of zombies. What? A lot of them, everywhere. They were moaning, groaning, and ready to fist on us. I grasped Theo's hand because I had to order something. You're not making this good for yourself. It looked fast. They already seen us and they were surrounding us. So running away was an option. Thank God I didn't give you guys the swift thing. Thank God. Clearly, we had to fight our way through, so I raided my sword. It wasn't far till I mastered. I felt sturdy as a rock, like nothing could harm me. I needed to ensure the same for Rhea, Archie, and Theodore. So I reached into the powers of your drink. The woman stopped walking abruptly. While these beasts were approaching us, I drew my hammer, just in case. I heard her humble words I didn't understand. Enhanced by that citron you put in your drinks, I called upon my Baba, asking for guidance. I never had so much business with dragons, but she had. I hoped if I reached out, she could lend me some of that. I never felt so close to her before. Not even when I spoke to that chimera. The zombie approached, pressing closer against our dream torchlight. When suddenly a light of light burst out of the sword, engulfing us. And pushing the zombies away in eruption of divine force. What did I think about? Better chance of fighting undead. Oh, thank God. Thank God. There was a light of bright gold around us, shimmering softly. I didn't waste any more time and kept going. Honestly, I barely know what I did myself. It's all I hate. Luckily, it seems like the undead are pack animals. At least for the most part. But all this slashing a bit easier. She pushed forward, cutting through the zombies one by one and the rest of us in her heels. Oh no. Okay. But it seemed like a bottomless pit. The more came rushing towards us. The falling shield blocked most of them, but eventually he began to crack. Fair enough, but a bunch of steady forcible impacts and thing breaks. But I made sure I pushed the undead back with my hammer. Meanwhile, Theodore seemed scared. He told me he wished this was just another assassination attempt instead. At least then the foes would have been alive. I was just as terrified, but I did my best to keep him safe. And then he tripped and fell. I tried to catch him, but he pulled me down with him. Caroline was so focused on getting through the ambush that she pressed on. We fell behind, leaving the shimmering shield presence. The darkness enclosed us, and we caught the attention of the zombies who began cornering us. They couldn't let us die, so I called out to Rhea. But then I already noticed they were gone, so I called out to Caroline and headed back to the heads. I smashed every undead head that dared to come close to Harke. Well, I didn't know you had it in your lad. Fuck, if they didn't have the protection. Bye Theodore. Bye Theodore, damn. Well, It was out of necessity. What happened? One of the zombies grabbed Theo's leg and attempted to drag him away from me. But I got up and drew my rapier and I poked the thing right through the eye. He dropped to the ground like a wet towel. Fascinating. A little. When I heard Ray, I hurled around. They were all by themselves in the distance, almost dying because someone didn't watch their fate. Easy car, accident happen. Accident kill people. Obviously, I couldn't let that happen, so I rushed back. We lost all our previous adventures as more came flooding in by the second. How many? Not wanting to waste any more time, I pulled Theodore by his collar and threw him over my shoulder. I wasn't risking any more accidents. Of course, he didn't like that. Then he said he was invading his personal space. I thought I could have let him die instead. Which maybe wasn't the right response, I guess. Shortly afterwards, we reached the gates of Amasa. The guards came out overhead and helped ward off the zombies. I calmly set Theo down and helped him inside of the safe border of the city. And the horrors were over, and thanks to Carl and Rhea, we reached our destination. And to you, kid. Yeah, I suppose you didn't do too bad of a job. Theo was beyond thankful. Even though he was amused by being thrown over Carlin's shoulder, he understood that she saved his life. He was so impressed he said it would make for a great story. He even started on the first draft. But after the fight, he felt really inspired to solve the conflict between Delia and the mainland. So he probably had no time to finish it and he decided to give the manuscript to me. He said he always liked when I told him his stories and he loved to hear this tale in my words. I promised that I'd write something up for the next time we see each other. Still a better love story than one romance book. A better love story than Twilight. Yeah, I mean, the love story. You mean the one with the vampires? Yeah. Yeah. I thought this is going to be a love story. You're so clueless. You're so clueless. You're so fucking clueless. I was talking about you two lovebirds. Me and Theo, we're just friends. Sure you are. Either way, we brought him to his destination in the city, had some tea, and started making our way back Badoon. We checked out some tourist traps. Their tricks don't work if you know what you're up against. I bought a mag. You sure did. But I already have more than enough mugs at home, so I wanted you to have it, so you'll always remember Heroic Adventure. Where are you gonna put it? I would love to. I'm an avid keepsake collector. Splendid. Oh, see ya. Anyway, after all, we had some tea and made our way back by noon. Once we arrived back on the mainland, the flood hit like it had been always would be waiting for us. I can still feel the cold water clinging to my bones. Speaking of, I'll freshen up a bit. I'll still have a mud in my shoes. And then maybe I'll continue with the rest of the story. Of course, take your time. Now it's just us. Indeed. That kid is so green behind the ears. Weren't we all? Can I offer either of you a drink? After a journey like this one, I could use something that is like rocks and regenerate me stamina. Let me right up. Now, what do you need? This one. Or maybe... No? 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 this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one is fine. More snow coming up. Thanks, Inky. Much needed. Welcome. Here, let's talk about your extraordinary fighting skill. But I say, I was really impressed with how you decimated those zombies. Takes a good beast slayer to know one. More of the general fighting type. You know, but I can always appreciate two strong hands. And such a well-crafted great sword on top of that. Have you see you appreciate solid craftsmanship? It was a gift from my baba. She told me the great dragons themselves gifted it to her. But I don't know if that's true. Have you ever heard of the great axe of war? The most powerful weapon ever. Forged by the origin of this wooden cell. Yeah, bet. You think it really exists? I mean, my baba loved to tell stories. But if her source was made by the dragons, maybe horse and great hacks is also more than just a myth. Dwarves have their origin in the subterranean caves, you know, on the plane of war. I grew up in a labyrinth of caves, surrounded by gems and ores, legends and tales. I mean, I haven't seen anything with me own two eyes yet, but I'm convinced the legendary weapon exists. I bet it's so large I probably wouldn't even recognize an axe. I've heard of her keeps in the resting place at all times. Yeah, so far no has found that yet. I hope no one ever has to. Let me read. Oh no, it's a new one. God damn it. Okay. What do you mean? You know the tale. If someone has to wake a war up, the apocalypse would begin. But that's just an old tale, right? Don't say you tell kids that don't want to eat their food. You know, eat up or will awaken. Questionable parenting techniques, if you ask me. Yeah, I got that weird dad a few times when I was still a wee bairn. All those tales ever did was make me want to craft a legendary weapon myself. Have you ever made something like that? Not yet, but I will soon. I'll make the greatest weapon ever forged and smash these ears or hearts blacksmithing competition to bits. I'll outcraft my ex-husband with his that fucker. Ex-husband? Yeah, we used to work together. Now he claims I wouldn't stand a chance without him, but I'll prove him wrong. Anyways, in Keep Kair, I think it's getting quite late, and it's time. And it's been an exhausting week. I absolutely agree. Let's get some rest. And then look up. And then look for another quest elsewhere to afford me crafting materials. Good night, you two. Since her marriage broke apart, Rhea has been determined to win a famous blacksmithing competition, perhaps to restore a bit of self-confidence and self-worth. But that may be a stretch, and that's why she's always on the hunt of gold, fallen stars, or other rare and expensive materials. Nice. Good night, Lynn. Night in Kip. Ah. And with that, oh, the fluid is over and the ship is back. Thank God. Thank God. Riptide, 19th of the astral moon. And I think I'm gonna stop here. Oh no, you're back. Actually, let me read. What is that? Number 1 innkeeper. Ah. Wait, actually. Main menu. Yes. Guys. So, let's see. Let's see. Next time we're gonna see each other is tomorrow at, let me check. 9 p.m. Central Europe with a drawing stream. Yay! I'm probably gonna work on the animatic that I'm doing. Also, see. As always, I have a Discord if you want to join, and if you're interested in my drawings, I have an Instagram and a Twitter too. I hope you guys are gonna have a nice rest of the day. Bye bye everyone, see you tomorrow. Bye!